Welcome to Let's Plunge, the podcast where we move past small talk and into real connection. I'm Kathy, the creator of the Plunge app, and each episode, we'll dive into meaningful questions that open hearts, spark reflection, and remind us what it feels like to really listen. Whether I'm plunging with a guest or sharing my own dives, this is a space to slow down, ask deeper questions, and discover what's waiting beneath the surface.
My sexy Sarah voice.
Yeah, I didn't know mics change people, but it really does.
I don't know, but it really makes your voice drop.
And we can really whisper. People like AMSR when they do it. It really bracelets.
Oh, yeah, I forget my bracelets. I talk with my hands. I wonder if that...
Ditto.
Yeah, I was like, does it mess with it with the bracelet? It's okay.
I don't care.
All right.
The beauty of this podcast is all about recovering perfectionist.
Okay, well, that's good. I've never been a perfectionist. I'm always like...
I definitely am.
Okay, not me. Not my problem.
Oh, perfect. This is medicine for me today.
Good is done is better than perfect. I'm like, just totally...
That's the artist in you,
I'm just like, whatever. It's not perfect. It's going to be, we're doing it. It's okay. Yeah.
Even before you were an artist. I mean...
Well, I don't know what that life was. I was 4 when I started drawing.
Okay.
And then, you know, my parents were like, what the heck? I was at church, and I remember the first time I handed over the offering envelope, and I was like, could you draw me a dog, you know, in church, because I'm kind of bored. Spent a lot of time in church. So, and I remember the first time my mom drew, and it looked like not a dog. And it was the first moment in my life that I was like, what is happening here? Like, mom is supposed to be better than everything at me, and she can't draw a dog is going to be. So then I handed over to Dad. I was like,
let me perfect this.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, Dad wasn't much better. And then it was in that moment that I never asked them again to help with drawing. I knew at 4, you know, they were like, we don't know what's going on. This kid's very artistic. And I was like,
move out the way.
Yeah, I was like, sorry guys, you aren't better than me, and I'm 4. So that was my first realization that Mom and Dad were not going to be consistently better than I was in everything. So, you know, it's an interesting.
It's awesome. Okay, so we're going to attempt
to
just plunge before we catch up over more than 10 years of not seeing each other.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what Plunge does to us.
Okay.
It'll be a total flop.
I'm excited.
We're going to start in the blimp.
Okay.
Have you ever been served breakfast in bed?
Yes.
Ditto.
Many times.
It started for me in my mom giving me breakfast in bed, and all of us 7 kids for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's such a sweet tradition.
And then I carried it on with my kids. Breakfast in bed.
I
before
love
it was
that.
about romance, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly. You're like, yes, no, it is. It's like, it's such a sweet way, because it's such a gift. Like, oh, hey, good morning. Guess what you have? A little. I love that.
Oh, and it was like a little trinket of a magazine or a candy. I was like,
yeah, that's such a fond memory. I'm going to adopt that one. Yeah.
Okay. What's your least favorite piece of furniture?
Least favorite piece of furniture?
Yeah. I'm going to go with my dining room table, or the chairs around the dining room table.
Okay.
My least favorite because it's the least comfortable.
Oh.
They look great, but after a while of sitting and talking at the dinner table, least favorite.
Gosh, that's a hard one for me. I'm trying to think about my house currently. You know, I would say coffee tables, because I always slam my shin. Yes. So I'm always looking for this like a soft edge coffee table. Like what? And like,
you need a padded coffee
like, you know, when they pad it for like kids for the corners, I need that for me, just because I smack, you know, I'm moving so fast. I'm always like, go, 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 go. And then I hit the side of a coffee table, and it's just like, I want to cuss and I hate everybody for a long time. So
perfect answer. That is her least favorite. It hurts her all the time.
It's like out to get me. Coffee tables have a vengeance against me for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, we're going to go the surface.
Okay.
How do you establish a great connection with someone?
I think connecting is one of my superpowers. And here's why. Because I always am meeting people with this openness and curiosity. So I don't care whether I'm checking out at the store. I'm that annoying person that's like, hey, how are you? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, what? Did you come to my aisle before? I'm like, no, I haven't ever seen you before. But like, how's your day? Like really going, you know?
Yeah.
And then they'll kind of go like, well, and so I'll instantly find something we can connect on quickly. You have 3 seconds with a smile, with a, and so that's my way, like asking questions, open-ended questions, you know, finding something, complimenting if I see something that they're wearing, or, you know, I like their hair or something, like giving them a compliment. That's also a quick way to connect.
I'm going to need you to go into playlists.
Okay.
And add, like when you go into playlists.
Yeah.
Let me just navigate my own app, just no problem. You start a plunge.
Okay.
And then there's like a little question thing right here. And then you can add. So add some of those questions for me.
Oh, yeah, that would be great.
Of how you navigate seeing strangers.
For connections, like, what are quick ways to connect. Yeah.
Quick socializing that brings connection. Because I know at every level, like Olympian's not wrong. There's still connection there.
Oh, yeah.
But I want people to get down into the depths where there's less talking.
Yeah.
So we can be at that 90% of unspoken. And that's the deep connection I yearn for.
Right.
If I could just walk up to a stranger and say, can we eye gaze for about 30 seconds? People don't do that. You're not supposed to do that.
I was going to say, Kathy, how does that go? You might as well just come seriously naked, because they'll get maybe an eye stare, like, I don't know where else to look.
And I don't want to have a vulnerability hangover. I don't want to create one in them. And I definitely don't want to go somewhere like that without feeling safe.
Right.
I don't know if I'm safe with that person yet. So I need enough to get there.
Yeah. No,
like, let me hear your voice.
Right. Yeah. And get them talking. I think that's important, is like wanting to ask them questions that they feel comfortable answering. And then you can kind of read how far can you keep going with that conversation.
I think there's so many emotions in quote unquote benign questions from service work.
Yeah.
Baristas.
Yeah.
Checkouts. Okay. You think it's benign. Most people think it's benign, but if someone's like, you going to enjoy that weather today? I feel the unspoken, which is, I feel guilty. I'm not being able to get out. I'm feeling jealous. I want to live vicariously through you. What are you going to do today?
Yeah.
Or I feel pressure to get outside. There's a lot of emotions in that one little saying.
Right. Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, I get that we're talking weather, but why did you just put all that stuff on me? And they're like, right? So it's not benign for me to just be like, I have to numb up. They're like, how about that weather? It's hot today. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's not even stating the obvious, because we're not outside together.
Right,
like,
exactly.
It's feeling hot right now. I fully accept weather talk if we're going to go there.
Right. Yeah. No, I see that. I can see where you're going with that. I always maybe try to help them feel better. I'm like, if it's a crappy weather day, I'm like, hey, you are in the right place today working, because you're not missing anything. And then they're like, oh, really? Is it cold out, or it's too hot? Like, oh, it's a real hot one today, or oh, it's really rainy today, whatever, you know. I'm just like, this is a great time. How much time? Like, it's great that you're working today. Look at you getting to work. And then they're like, well, I guess it is a great day to be working. So I just flip the switch. I just turn it around.
Okay, let's do another surface. If you were in a company, who would you be on your board of directors?
Oh, geez.
Always CEO.
Yeah.
Is that the right answer? I think CEO.
I want to be in charge. I do want to be in charge, but I would want, like, okay, maybe
creative director.
Yeah, maybe like the creative. Like, I want like somebody else bossing me. Like, I hire people to like tell me what to do, because I am the creative person. Like, I have the big ideas, but then like the breakdown of all those other things, I need somebody who has a much more practical mind to say, oh, yeah, you want to write a book? That's awesome, Elida. Let's make that happen.
Absolutely.
Here's what you need to do first, because I get lost in the weeds of things. And
so I'm going to make a correction based on both of our answers, that if it was a board of directors title, we both might want to be the Steve Jobs.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just want to be the creative that has brilliant ideas. And everybody else give me something to respond to.
Right. And look, I show up in black every day, and I don't have to give a crap about what I'm wearing because I am the gal. Like I'm the thought person. I want to just be the thought person. I just want to give all my ideas.
Yes.
And everybody else does them. Like I guess that is the CEO.
That role.
Or maybe that's the role. That's
Yeah.
this. You and I agree on that.
Great. What does your style say about you?
Oh, I would say I am very vibrant. It's like, is she going salsa dancing or is she going to have an interview? Artsy. You know, I love to be creative in what I don't like I don't follow trends very well. I like to I think if you just choose the things that fit for your body, like, hey, what's the parts of my body that I love, that I really want to emphasize, and what parts do I want to downplay a little bit? So for me, I have a small waist, you know, I'm leaner up top, you know, I got quite the badonkadonk, and I guess it's in now, but it wasn't in growing up in the 90s, right? Like you weren't like, oh, the girl with the big butt, like what's up with that? So, but now I just like emphasize the good parts and like what parts do I want to, so I'm always like, hey, like keep it creative up here, and then it's like look up here, and then disappear. You know, so it's like long skirts.
Total poet. Look up here, and disappear.
Yeah, exactly. So things that really I feel good in. And nothing's in my closet, Kathy, that is not a 10. I have this 10 rule. So if I'm going to be getting ready for the day, whether I'm going to the gym or whether I'm going to salsa dance or I'm coming here, if I don't feel like a 10 in what I'm wearing, it's out of my closet. There's no room in my life for 5s or 4s or 6s. Like,
well, and a key healthy component of that I hear is how you feel, not based on what you think people will think about the outfit.
I'm like, I don't care if you don't like that I'm in this flamboyant pink and red romper and I'm 50. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm going to wear it if I feel good in it. Like and there's nothing more sexy and beautiful than somebody who's confident.
Totally.
So whether you're wearing whatever you're wearing, if you feel good in it, just rock that. Like
if I put on an outfit and I'm rocking insecurity, my outfit will change. Like, ooh, I almost liked your outfit, but you're not confident.
Not quite. No. Well, and then there's some outfits that I'm finding right now as my body is changing and shifting. I'm like, oh, that used to be a 10, but it feels like a 4 right now for me. So I'm going to either decide if that's like, is that going to be a future 10 or do I want to just get rid of that?
Yeah.
You know, there was only one dress that I gave away. And I asked, give to my nieces because I have 4 nieces. Well, more than that, I have 5 nieces. And I'm like, hey, when I'm going through my stuff, I give it to them. And they always look like way cuter. I'm like, oh my gosh, are those my pants? I had one dress that I gave away, and about 5 years later, I said, Dagny, to my niece, I'm like, do you still have that striped dress?
I want it back.
I do want it back. And I did. I got it back, and it's in my closet. But there's only one time that I've had that. Where
it's just a slightly different twist on Marie Kondo.
Yeah.
Do you feel like a 10?
Right. It's a 10. If it's a 10, yeah. And if it's not, it's got to go, you know, because you're not creating space and the thing is, you're going to pick the things that you feel best in anyway. So why do we have all this filler? You know, there's no reason to have a bunch of extra clothes in there that are just clouding your mind when you know.
And that's going to be Elida's second book, y'all.
You're a 10, you're a 10, you're a 10. That's what I always say. Like, you know what? Don't forget that. That is a mantra.
That's awesome. I'd say my style says I want to feel good. I want to feel comfortable. I'm flowy. That flowiness is also showing that I am frustrated because the flowy get up will get caught on everything. So it says, like, I'm also a pretty frustrated person.
I would not guess that Chloe is frustrated, but that's what your style is saying. Oh my gosh.
It can also say I'm grieving.
Oh, okay.
I'm always in a state of grief, and I have tremendous joy too.
Oh, well, that's good. That's a really beautiful way to put it.
I think my clothes would say, "Ooh, she's a flowy person with both and. She accepts both and." She's both frustrated and joyful. She's grieving and she's happy.
Yeah.
Like, I am all of it.
Oh, that's really, and the flow shows that you are moving through things, right? It's not stagnant or stuck.
Testify.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go into the depth.
Ooh.
You want to taste?
I do.
Okay. The heads up or the warning is now entering the depth. At this level, listen fully, no advice, no back and forth. Just presence, snaps and heard are all that's needed.
Ooh, so I only snap if I agree.
Not about agreeing that you hear me.
Oh.
So we're both just going to share at this depth level and hear each other and then go in for our own answer.
Oh, wow. Okay. I feel like I need to like stretch.
You're going to have to strip down. You're going to have to get naked.
I am getting nervous. I'm sweating.
This is an oracle, so we're going to see what question it brings up.
Okay.
What's your biggest fear or insecurity, and how do you deal with it? My biggest current fear that I can tune into is typically losing my husband. That's got to be the biggest fear. Insecurities, it's in an ever-changing body, both around disability and unwanted perimenopausal fat. So I would just say change in general, right, where it's like, ooh, new, I don't know if I love this. So I'd say those are my current insecurities. Just not feeling safe in my own body. Not feeling safe or grounded or steady, quite literally physically, that creates insecurity in me.
Wow.
And let me read the question again for you.
Okay.
What's your biggest fear and insecurity, and how do you deal with it?
For me, it's always being trapped. I am so afraid of not having my freedom. And whether that's rules that are placed over me or sickness or physical things that are happening or relationships that make me feel trapped, the feeling of not having my freedom is
Heard.
yeah, it's big. It's there. It's very, yeah. And I think that as I'm getting older and I've been dealing with different health things, there was this moment of like, whoa, like what if I'm not able to travel? Or what if I'm not able to, do these things that I've always been able to do? And I think that's been definitely something I'm really trying to work with and be like, okay, Elida, don't fast forward your life. Like, where are you right now? What can I do today? And just be present and so trying to counter that, I remind myself of what I have freedom in this moment, what I have control over in this moment. I try not to get too fast forward of what could be happening or where it could be going. And that helps me feel more grounded and help me to feel a little bit more free. Yeah.
Hard. See, isn't that the beauty? Like we go into the depth and it's like, okay, we don't have to like one up each other or get all the emotions out. It's like, oh, I just touched on an emotion I felt and now we can go on to another one.
Awesome.
What aroma or smell makes you feel alive? You know what aroma doesn't make me feel alive? Dog shit. Because that's happening in a second. Disregard the dog pooping in the background.
Hey, keeping it real. We're keeping it so real.
Smell. Okay. Makes me feel alive.
Okay. A smell that makes me feel alive.
I love to adorn myself with non-toxic, yummy smells.
Okay.
It's like a very natural perfume, any kind of new scent, and I have to change it up all the time. So I'll kind of layer on scents because that makes me feel alive. It brings that smell, which is my number one sense, into effect. Crisp winter air can make me feel alive. Heavy summer air can make me feel alive, but not in like a vibrant way. It's like, okay, I'm alive. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this not so great feeling. Okay, cool.
Yeah, smells. I'm trying to think of specific when I'm traveling and I'm in Italy and I remember that first initial moment I walk into a coffee shop and I smell that espresso.
So it's not a new smell.
It's just that
familiarity.
Yes, and it's the intensity of that coffee. Like, I'm here, like this is my place. And it's funny because like Cafe Umbria in Portland, they're Italian. And it's the same. When I go there, I'm transported. It's like in this moment, I'm in like my happy place.
So it's
in
not
Italy.
just any coffee. It's
a
Italian
specific,
espresso.
Yes. It's a very specific. I'm like,
Brilliant.
I'll go there and get my cappuccino. I'll sit for an hour. You know, I'll get like a little croissant or something small. And then sometimes I just sit, you know, but it gives me this, it's like that one specific smell that I'm transported to a place that I love. And so, yeah, it's funny that that's the one that came up for me. Lavender is another one that just kind of came to my mind. Like lavender, again, is that like fresh, it brings you to a place of nature. It kind of is this vibrant, distinct, nobody is like, oh, I can't smell lavender. Like it is so clear. And oftentimes it transports me to places that I love, you know, and like, it just is like, oh, that guy, this is where I am. And I love that. So
hard. That's Plunge.
That's it. Easy.
That's how we plunge.
Easy peasy. Yes.
I feel like I had the most dramatic plunge ever approached by myself. It was reaching out. This 82-year-old man that used to live in our neighborhood hit me up or friended me on Insta, started following me on Instagram.
Yeah.
And that was enough to go, oh, hello.
Hi.
What about your family? And I see a couple pictures and I see Tiffany, who's my connection years ago as a child, like 10 years old, right?
Wow.
So what do? I was like, hey, your dad just reached out to me. It's so cool to see you. She has a Great Dane in her picture. So I'm like, that's enough for me to say.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to reach out to her.
Right.
And so, surprise, I do a Facebook call to her.
Oh.
So that was a 40-year friend. Let's just see what happens plunge.
Yeah. Right.
Because it would have been like, even you and I, we're going to spend however much time still reconnecting over like telling each other about our lives. Like, and then this and that. And this the kids are doing, this is the, like, there's plenty to catch up on. I get it. But to truly feel a connection together and be present, I want to go there first. And so to get that through this 40-year gap, we didn't feel so spastic to fill it with who we are and what we've done.
What a beautiful connection.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
it's
so
like,
cool.
I know and love her, but I don't know anything about her. We didn't really get, I mean, I got enough sense of it. She probably got enough sense for me as well and things that we shared, but we didn't get so heady that we're like assessing, are we alike or are we not? Do I like her? Do I not like her? Would we hang out? Would we not hang out?
Yeah.
That's more of the heady stuff. I just want to have the human connection, which is, I see you, woman. We had a historic connection together. We're bonded.
Yeah.
Out. I'm out.
I'm out. Just in and out. quick, fast and furious. Fast and furious plunging.
Yes.
Yeah.
The next episode. Yes. How fast can we go? I mean, this is why there's 4,000 questions on here.
Oh my gosh. I love that.
Because I can go through them real fast.
Yeah.
Hence all the decks, right? This started with decks. I love a good deck.
Yeah.
Right? But I can go through them fast.
Quickly. Yeah.
And just be unsatisfied. I'm like, I want more. And like, heady. Which one's going to drop me in?
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then, you know, the plan, the goal at some point is always to expand this app in different ways. And so I want to be able to, I know I just gave a talk and I totally butchered yoga terms. I was like, am I going to correct it? No, let's just say it again.
To just be there and see it.
Oh, it'll be posted.
I love it.
Because it was like, oh, my questions are just like yoga. In yoga, the most important pose is, and I think I said Vipassana, it's Shavasana. So Shavasana is the ultimate goal of yoga, right?
Yeah.
To lie there, be still, be present, be with your body.
Okay.
So you do the exercises in yoga to tire yourself, essentially. This is the part where any yogini would be like, you are butchering it.
Yeah.
But to me, I take the sense of like, get busy, so you can lie down.
Oh, right.
So with me, the app is like, talk, so you can be together.
Yeah. Right.
So the lower and the more close you get to emotions and feelings, the more you're actually listening. Because now we're healers for one another. We can't do that up in the blimp.
Yeah.
I can connect to you. I can figure out if we're friends. I can socialize.
Yeah.
but I cannot get to this core connection of being human together and loving each other just for being human.
Yeah. No, that's really beautiful.
So I'm just trying to get people to be quiet, even though it's like talk. How about we talk more? Talk.
Right. No, it's true. But it's so like you'll see people who are so connected. They've been maybe together for a lot of years, or like friends. Like I have a group of friends that we don't really even have to talk. I mean, we're talking a lot, but we move in each other's spaces in a way that we just know what the other one needs in that moment.
I'm extremely ecstatic about the phrase, and the stat changes all the time every time I hear it or say it. But if 90% of our language is unspoken, you and I are working on a 10% right now. What you were describing in your girlfriends or loved ones having that unspoken connection is the 90%. And I would like people to be more emotionally responsible so that we can have a healthier 90% with each other.
Yeah, that's so true.
Because when we were talking about busyness, when you're really busy around me, I know you're avoiding something. That's uncomfortable to feel and hear that 90% that you're not even facing.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'll snap to that.
Yes. Hey, if something landed, let it ripple. Here's your depth question of the day. What's something you are too hard on yourself about? Journal it, sit with it, enjoy the depth. Thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe.